In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best budget cards right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam on a tier list here ranging from S that does go all the way down to D tier, and we have about 45-ish of the best budget cards in this entire game. Every single card on this tier list will be under 50k, while most of the budget cards will be anywhere from 5,000 to 25, 30,000 MT at the most, but there might be a couple cards ranging in that 40 to 50,000 MT price point, but these are all of the best budget cards in this entire game, starting with the new best budget card in my team in Galaxy Opal Purvis Ellison. I'm not kidding when I say he is legit a hidden invincible card, because he is. I mean, he's a 6'10" small forward with a 7'2" wingspan that has great stats and badges. Like, yes, they're not all 99 or 97 or 98s, but they're all at least in the 90s or around the 90s. But if you take a look at the animations, he's got an amazing jump shot, Pro 2 fade with the exact best dribble sigs in the game, Garland dribble style, Steve Francis size up, Curry escape, Trey behind the back, and the Zach LaVine moving step back. So unbelievable dribbling and movement and sigs on this card with a great jump shot. He's 6'10" at small forward for 5,000 MT. He's the best budget card in the game, so of course he's going in S tier. I would say Pink Diamond Dr. J is probably C or B tier. Like, at this stage in the game, there's so many great budget cards that realistically, I'm going to go Dr. J in C tier. I would say Aloha Candy is another surefire S tier card. Just like Purvis Ellison, for under 5,000 MT, you're not going to find much better at the center position than Michael Aloha Candy. He's a 7-foot center card that can play power forward as well, with a 7'8" wingspan, has a great player model, 92 speed, 92 agility. So if you have a coach card that gives +5 or +6 to the speed and agility, he's basically going to be maxed out speed wise. Also, you know, if you can upgrade his 3-ball as well, can make him a much better 3-point shooter, but it doesn't matter because of his jump shot. This Kyle Lowry base and Marcus Morris Sr. upper on very quick timing is an unbelievable release, so easy to time. Also with the Pro 2 fade, and actually not horrible sigs as well for a center card. So yeah, I do think Michael Aloha Candy is easily going to be an S tier budget card. Pink Diamond Wemby, I don't know, do you go A or do you go S? I mean, the speed is definitely low on this card, but he still has an unbelievable jump shot, so hard to contest his release, and he is 7'4" at center. He's probably still an S tier budget card. Chris Anderson, I'm gonna go like high A for Chris Anderson, but I could potentially see that card being an S. He is so good at the power forward position. Not as good as Aloha Candy in my opinion, just because of the height, and the jump shot. The jump shot on Aloha Candy is better in my opinion. But Chris Anderson is a really good budget power forward for 5,000 MT or below. Josh Childress has to be an S tier. I mean, he's the best Pink Diamond card in this game. He is basically another invincible level card, 100 overall level card at the Pink Diamond tier, just like Purvis Ellison. 6'8" at shooting guard with a 6'11" wingspan, has a great jump shot with the JT Thor base, the Denny Avia upper on very quick timing, Pro 2 fade, and then the only sig that he's missing is a good behind the back and the moving step back, but he's got the best dribble style, he's got the best size up, he's got the best escape. And yeah, he doesn't have a good behind the back, but everything else about this card, again, under 5,000 MT, is just ridiculous. I mean, this card is so good as a budget card, and I do think he's going to be an S tier. I would say Andrew Wiggins is honestly maybe the worst budget card on this list. Not to say that he's a horrible card, but compared to the best budget cards in my team, he just doesn't stack up. His jump shot's not good in my opinion, his fade's not good, his dribble sigs are awful. What does this card really do for you besides dunk the basketball and I guess play good defense? He has no sigs, doesn't have a good jump shot, doesn't have a good fade. Again, compared to the best budget cards in the game, he's just nowhere near a Dark Matter Joe Smith who is under 30k. I cannot believe that this card is under 30k. That is just ridiculous to say out loud, because he is a 6'10" small forward with a 7'2" wingspan, amazing stats and badges. His jump shot is elite, Pro 2 fade, and then has almost the best sigs in the game, the best behind the back, one of the best escapes, the best dribble style, and a solid size up in Darius Garland. Sure, it's not Steve Francis, but it's still very good. And again, Joe Smith, one of the best budget cards in this entire game, definitely going in S tier. Darius is not bad. I would say he's B tier. He's kind of in the middle of C and A. I don't think he's a C tier budget card. He's definitely better than Dr. J, because I mean, he does have a really good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and some nice sigs. Like, he's got Trey behind the back, Zach LaVine moving step back, Curry escapes, who's got much better movement than Dr. J. His jump shot is a little bit worse compared to Dr. J's, but overall as a card, I would say he's a little bit better, but he's not on the same level as a Chris Anderson or an A tier budget card. So I do think Pink Diamond Darius is going to be in B tier. Henry Collins, who is that? Doug Collins. Not sure if I would put this card higher than C. 6'6" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan, good defensive stats on the perimeter, does have a really good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, but the dribble sigs are just awful. And that's the hard thing about this card, because if he had somewhat good sigs, like even just, you know, Darius Garland dribble style, let's just say Kemba escape, Trey behind the back, and let's say Kevin Durant size up or Garland size up, this would be a top tier budget card in this game for sure. But the fact that he has very little movement, the highest I could go is probably B tier, but realistically, I'm going to go C tier for Doug Collins. Dolph Shea is one of the best budget options in this entire game at small forward, but there's a lot of good budget cards in this game at small forward. Joe Smith, Purvis Ellison, Dolph Shays. We'll talk about another card or two that are also very good as a budget small forward, but I do think Dolph Shays does get that S tier spot. Jalen Johnson, I'm going to go A. I do like Jalen Johnson a lot. He's down to, you know, down to about 30,000 MT, 25K, 30,000. He's really good for that price. I like his jump shot. He's got a good player model. He plays solid defense. I like his slashing ability. He's just a really good small forward in this game for his price. But Ron Harper, I mean, he has to be S tier. He's the best budget point guard in the game. He's 6'6" at the point guard spot. He's an amazing defender. 6'9" wingspan as well. His jump shot is great with the Kyle Lowry base, GG Jackson upper on very quick timing. Do I move like Wemby down to A? Because there's so many cards in S, and I don't think any of the cards besides Wemby can get moved down to A. So I might go Wemby down to A tier. Still a very good budget card. Olowokandi is better in my opinion, and the other cards are just better, to be honest with you guys. So Wemby's going to be an A tier, because like Elton Brand, I mean, how is this card not S tier? And he's definitely a better card than Victor Wembanyama. 6'9" at small forward, 7'5" wingspan, amazing player model. Look at the stats across the board, basically a 100 overall card when it comes to his stats and his badges. He's got an elite level jump shot, Jalen Tyson base, GG Jackson upper, on very quick timing, Pro 2 fade, with again, almost the best dribble sigs in the game. He's only missing the Steve Francis size up, and also does have the best motion style in this game, being Drew Eubanks. Like, how can you not put this card in S? He's just an unbelievable budget small forward. So him, Joe Smith, Dolph Shays, Purvis Ellison, so many good budget small forwards right now in my team. Ricky Davis on the same level as Dr. J. They're just not great cards in my opinion compared to the top tier budget cards. Luke Walton and Nene I like in B tier. They're not as good as a Jalen Johnson, a Chris Anderson, you know, for small forward and power forward, but they're definitely solid cards. Luke Walton does have a nice jump shot. Nene also is a good defender, has a good player model. They're both B tier budget cards in my opinion. Pink Diamond Michael Beasley going to be on the same tier as Pink Diamond Wemby. Both really good Pink Diamond cards, but again, Beasley just can't stack up against these Purvis Ellisons that are 6'10" with way better dribble sigs and almost as good of a jump shot, right? These cards like Joe Smith and Elton Brand, who have basically perfect stats and have better dribble sigs, and even though they're taller, better defenders, they also have just as good of jump shots, Pro 2 fade. Pink Diamond Beasley just doesn't stack up anymore, and he's going to be an A tier. Hassan Whiteside is probably B. I think he's a decent center card who can also play power forward. At the budget tier though, I would definitely take Chris Anderson and Wemby over Hassan Whiteside. Chris Middleton is good. I'm going to go Chris Middleton in A. He's mainly just a spot up shooter, but he does have a really good jump shot. He's a good enough defender because he's a dark matter, and he does have decent height at the shooting guard position. Jalen Suggs I would say is high A. He's not as good as Ron Harper, but I do think he's probably the next best budget point guard in this game, or he's very close in that conversation. Do like Jalen Suggs a lot at the point guard spot. Miles Turner also going to be an A. Really good budget power forward. He's a great defender, has a good jump shot. And yeah, he's a great card in my team at the power forward spot. Booz Ellis, he is 6'10" as shooting guard. I feel like you have to put that type of card in A. I mean, he's 6'10", like I said, at the shooting guard spot. Bogut, another incredible budget card at point guard. He is 7 foot at the point guard position. What else more could you ask for when it comes to Galaxy Opal Andrew Bogut? An unbelievable defender. He causes so many mismatches on the offensive end that I feel like he has to go in S tier. And Steven Jackson and Chauncey Billups and even Jamal, these feel like all A tier cards. I mean, Steven Jackson, 6'8" at the 2, has a really good jump shot, very good dribble sigs. Chauncey Billups is 6'3" at point guard, but man, does that card move. He's got a great jump shot, good defender, and Pink Diamond Jamal is pretty much on the same level as Chris Anderson at the power forward position. Maybe we can move Booz Ellis down to B tier, just because I feel like his jump shot isn't that great. So I'm going to move Booz Ellis down to B, but that card is really good as a budget shooting guard, just because of his height. I would say Tyler Hansbrough, Evan Turner, they're going to be B tier budget cards. I mean, Evan Turner has a really good jump shot. He's 6'6" at point guard with that really good jump shot. Tyler Hansbrough, 6'9" at point guard, or sorry, 6'9" at small forward. Also does have a really good jump shot, can be a good defender, but not on the same ranking as like a Jalen Johnson right at the small forward spot. Michael Beasley as well, not as good as those cards. Reggie Theus is good. I would say he's like a slightly worse version of Ron Harper, so I'm going to put him A tier for now. 6'6" at point guard, but does have a 6'11" wingspan, can be good defensively, has a great jump shot, Pro 2 fade. Kemba escape is really good. The dribble sigs are not amazing on Reggie Theus, I might go high B. I'm going to go high B tier for Reggie Theus. Herb Jones going to be in B tier, a really good lockdown defender at the point guard position. Terry Dischinger also going to be in B. He's a little bit undersized and doesn't have a crazy player model at small forward, being 6'7", but his jump shot is really good and does have some nice sigs and movement. Brad Daugherty, another absolute beast as a budget big man, can play center and power forward at a really good level. His jump shot is amazing. His defense is good. He's got 91 speed. Him and Oluwakandi are like two of the best budget bigs in this entire game. Brad Miller, gotta go at least A. He's a really good power forward option in this game. Maybe not as good as Oluwakandi, but I do think he's really good as a power forward. He's got great dribble sigs and a nice jump shot. Trevor Ariza, I'm going to go B tier. His shot is a bit inconsistent, but he's a really good defender and he can knock down threes. I would say Dino Raja got to be an A tier alongside Miles Turner. He's a good enough defender, has a nice jump shot. I do like Dino Raja in A tier. Sean Livingston, I'm going to go high B. I do think he's a good point guard on the same ranking as Reggie Theus. They both seem like some of the better budget point guards in this game. Devin Harris also going to be in B tier. Rocco, I'm going to go B. I think you could maybe consider Rocco still A. He is 6'9" at shooting guard, has a 7'2" wingspan, amazing player model, has a good jump shot, elite level defensively. But because of the sigs and doesn't have, too much shot creation and dribbling, I'm going to go Rocco in B tier. Roy Hibbert, because he's a center card that is 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan, an absolute beast of a player model, really good defender on the interior. Yes, his jump shot's not great, but as a budget big, one of the best in this game in A tier. Trevor Booker, Bilal Coulibaly, I would say both B tier in my opinion. Jabari and Mike Miller, I'll go A though. Jabari is 6'11" at shooting guard with an elite level jump shot, and Mike Miller is just another Chris Middleton card, both really good spot ups that do have good height. Deron Williams, I would say, is probably also A tier alongside Chauncey Billups. Him and Chauncey Billups are pretty much the same at the point guard position. And then I would say Dyson Daniels is going to be in B tier at the highest, and Trey Murphy also going to be in B tier. So yeah, that's going to be me ranking all of the best budget cards in this entire game. These budget cards in S are just unbelievable. Would definitely recommend all of these cards in S tier. The A tier and the B tier budget options are really good. A couple cards in C are okay, and then Andrew Wiggins is just the worst budget card in my personal opinion on this tier list of the best budget cards in the game. Hopefully you guys found this tier list helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.